Oh, welcome back to Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. My name is Diablo, and today, well, I have a correction, actually, since, a very long time. What are y'all doing? Oh, right, we're going to try and build this out so we can see if we actually have enough stuff going in. Before we actually get to that... Ooh, I need to pause my music there, yeah. Good. Before we actually get to that, we need to fix a thing. Because I thought something was lined up when it actually wasn't. And I kind of need to find out where that was, because I can't remember now. Was it this one? It's one of these that wasn't lined up. Maybe it was the next one. It's probably the next one. And I also know why it happened, and, honest mistake, as they say. Not that big of a deal, just a little bit of a misplacement right here. This one needs to go... hang on, I needed to cut that. Why did I not cut that? This needed to actually be there. And it's because when I placed this thing down, there actually was a little bit of a gap there at the top where it connected. Somehow I missed that and just stuck them together. I will also need to, let's zoom out for this, need to get rid of these rocks. I don't know why I didn't do that already. Pew, blip, pew, blip. And I need to check if this, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I probably did that by hand. And this is all good, so no worries, no worries, no worries. Yeah, let's get back to where we were so we can actually find out how much green was it green? No, plastics, sorry. Plastics is what we were testing. Need to inject. Was it green? Was it plastics? Or was it, I can't remember now. What were we testing again? Let me get my link out here, because I I just don't remember now. There we go. Double click. Just looking at it right now. If I don't do that, then I don't need that. Good. Oh, right, but I do still needed the green chips. I see. Yeah, that was the problem. I needed to see if I needed all of these green chips to feed everything. Because I technically need 23 belts of green chips to feed both the red chip environment and my modules that I'm going to have to be building here. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, let's say. Well, let's try it out. Let's see what we're going to do, what we can do. We are, what did I say again? I said something about 23, eh? No. The entire setup needs 36.8. So that means I need, let's just say 40 of these belts, right? For the entire thing. So let's see if we've actually, hang on, can we not? Oh, this is too wide. Well, in that case, we'll just steal a little bit there and patch that hole. Patch that hole too. What are all these holes? Jeez. Alright. There's holes here. There's holes everywhere. What's going on? Is this correct? Nope. I need to copy that. Sorry about that. Doesn't really matter because I'm not using it right now. And as I said, belt holes I don't really care about. Because belt holes, they can be fixed when needed. But, doesn't hurt just to have that set up. Okay. Oh, I need to blow that up. Thank you. Good. Now, I need to finish this so we can... How many belts were this? Did I actually measure that? No, I did not. 12 out of each. 12 out of each. Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because we've got 2 of these setups. So 4 times 12 is 48, right? Cool. And we only need 36, it says. So if that is true, then I should be able to, let's say, take 2 of these off and use them somewhere else. Off of each row, that would give us 8 of those. Is that correct? Is that enough? Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, I might... Oh, wow. I did not think about the red chip, green chip ratio when it came to building the modules and the smelting. Jesus. Words are difficult. Electric furnaces, that's what I mean. And of course, the combination between those two, because all green chips produced now go towards building as many red chips as I can. But in fact, I might want to rethink that, because most of these chips, red chips, are going to go to well, half of the red chips, I should say. Half of the red chips, so one of these setups will go to module creation, but I also need enough green to do that. So how am I going to do that? I need green chips for modules, but I also need them here. So let's just find out how much input we really need, okay? Let's just start there and go work our way up from there. Stand in the middle, turn these guys on so we can actually finish these. We're still in cheating mode, right? Yes, we're still in cheating mode, so that's good. Not a problem there. Wait, why is it still... No, that's good. It's probably good. Where am I? I'm over here. Good. Good, good, good. So let's try and finish this fast. Or as fast as possible. I mean, no need to rush things too much. But we do want to get done quickly. Ish. Yeah, I think I'll do this entire thing, because that just makes it easier. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Here we go. So that part's done, and yeah, then I can just kill the whatever's in front of this and inject the wires that way, which, you know, should be fine. Thank you. That's a little bit too far, but that's okay. That is okay by me. And there we go. All right. We obviously need these inputs too, but could we fake those perhaps? The only one we can't fake is the green one, right? Because that's the ratio that we want to measure. How? Okay, so I can go up to... don't want to go too far. Maybe turn my legs off for a moment. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I know. I could get myself some roboports in here and do it that way, but where's the fun in that? Most of the stuff has been built anyway, so I don't need to worry about that kind of stuff too much. All right, let's move over here. Get this thing done. Thank you. First, I do want to maybe fix this now. That would be nice. Alright, maybe for the other side I will do a roboport and just have the robots do the work, because that, you know, those 600 robots Might be a little bit faster than just me doing it like this. Just a tad. Alright. Ooh, I also need to be careful that my battery is running out. And that's going to cause some significant slowdown. But we are nearly done with this side, so I'm quite okay with that. Let's move a little bit up. Yeah, I'm going to put down other stuff, but that is fine. We need to test these things, right? 109 says morning. Well, good morning, sir. Good morning indeed, and welcome to the stream. It's kind of weird. Welcome to the episode? Maybe that's better. I still have to get used to this as well. You know, recording these episodes live instead of just by myself. But I'm glad you are here. Let's do that one. Yes. Let's finish this. Actually, that should go this way. Yes. Alright, so this is all done. Good, 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 good. I think we just need to inject a little bit more in here, so the robots can actually do their job. Why do I have so many robots with me, by the way? Makes no sense. First of all, let's give them some arms to work with, because I'm not sure those are already all done. So let's see if that actually gets anything moving. And if not, you know what? There's plenty more to do after that, like modules. Everywhere. So let's get those in there, shall we? Ah, look at that. 600 robots spring to life. I like it. I like it a lot. How are you? I am doing fine. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I am actually doing really well. It was a busy day at work, and I got, well, I wanted to say I got home a little bit later, but I'm actually working from home, so I got finished a little bit later, so, you know, I had to record a little bit later, but I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said on Tuesday, I'm not going to set a specific time for when I go live. I do an update on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, where I say, well, I'm going live now, and then I do a countdown on this channel. But for about, well, I set it to 15 minutes, but that I got bored waiting, so I changed it to 5, and you know, just to give everyone a chance to join in if they want to, and then I just started the episode. Okay, do we still need normal? Maybe we still need normal. These ones. Let's see if they. Whoa! Well, something just came alive. What are they? What are they? Oh, now they're willing to bring the arms. And there's need for lots of undergrounds. Why was that stuck for so long? That was weird. You know what? I don't care as long as it gets done. More modules? Yes, more modules. Always more modules. There we go. Now let's have a look. If we can't... Oh, we already have these things outside. Good, we just haven't, apparently, connected them. I am a terrible person. There we go. Now I'm a good person. Yes. And that should get more robots. Yes! And this was already measured out? Yes! Alright, perfect. Perfection. Okay, I'm very happy about that. Very happy indeed. Alright, so what do I need? I need lots of belts. I need some more beacons. Didn't I have like 1 billion beacons in here? Yeah, I don't need to worry about beacons. Beacons are fine. But I do need lots of belts. I do need lots of belts. So let's help these guys out by creating immeasurable amounts of beacon or belts. There we go. Let's put them into 2 boxes. And, whoa, there we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, well, they need to charge. I would guess the 1.4K plus alerts. Yeah. Oh, good one, yeah. Okay, well, most of this stuff is gone now. Apparently I still need some undergrounds and some splitters. So let's give that to them. Wait, wait. No, I want to click the box. Thank you. There we go. So I gave them to them. I gave those to them. 600 entities are missing construction bots. Click. That's exactly where I am. So why won't you tell me what those are? Oh, belts. Wait, I just added like a billion there. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Apparently I need to add another billion belts. There you go. How far are you along? Oh, you're actually getting quite accomplished. That's good. I see a lot of belt dots. Should we... And you know what? We'll do this one by hand. It's okay. You know what? I'm actually... Yeah. I'm actually just going to input some iron or copper here. So I'm going to do this one too. If I just move this one out there... And this one out here... We should get quite far. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then we can just utilize something over here and over here. And we should be good. Now, I will be placing down a little bit too much. But again, it's a testing environment, so it does not really matter, does it? I just need to input enough stuff. How many robots do we actually have? 900. Oh my god. That's a lot. Well, you know what? That's going a lot faster than I could have ever done it by hand. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. Of course, I could help them out a little. Just by standing over here. Because this should not be... Yeah, this little bit is not covered. So I could help them out just going over here and just dumping on a bunch of belts. Dumping in? Whatever. Whilst my other 900 robots are doing the bulk of the work for me. More undergrounds, yes please. More belts, yes please. More undergrounds, yes please. Oh, my battery's almost done again. Well, that's the way it goes. We're nearly done here anyway. And I believe I have to feed in some more belts into the system because I truly believe that they are done now. Again. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of belts. You know what? I'm going to oversaturate. I'm just going to oversaturate and we'll see. I'd rather have a little bit too much than too little, right? There we go. Do your thing. Do your thing, robots. Do your thing. Okay. Meanwhile, in Gotham City, I will add stuff to this side. Oh, and this thing is not finished yet. You know, I will help. I will help out here too. Thank you. I need a bunch of undergrounds in those boxes. But I really do want to know if if the calculations that I have are in any way, shape, or form correct. And that's why I'm doing this, right? That's why I'm building this, to see if we can actually make stuff work. What we can take out and how efficient we can be. How far does this reach, by the way? Not that one. Oh, everything. So I don't actually have to do anything here anymore. I just need to put in way more undergrounds and other stuff. Something like that. Let me get... Oops. Let me get two of these. Two of these. Yes. Two of these. All of these. And we'll see how far that gets us. Do we still need more reds? No, we don't need more reds. We do, however, need more of these guys. So let's put a bunch of those in there. Let's make sure we just have enough in general. Like that. I think we are getting closer. Are our beacons gone now? Yes, our beacons are gone. So let's put in like 100 more. Not entirely sure how many we would need still, but I think we are getting close now. This corner has not been done. But you know what? I'm a lazy boy, so I'll just do that. No, that's outside. Is there no... well, I don't want to go too far out. You know what? I'll do it like this. Does this reach... This reaches everything I want to be. So I'll do that. And I'll do that. Good. And now the robots can do that corner for me without me having to worry about it one little bit. So we are missing a few more... Well, a lot more belts. Let's start with that one. Right, it's at 600, but I'm not trusting it, so I'm putting it a little bit more. I still see arms in the thing, so we don't miss arms. I do see we're missing still one of this, but it only says 16, so I'm going to put one of these in. And then 200, and, well, let's just make it a little bit wider than that. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have more than enough then. Oh, other box. No, as I said, other box. Thank you. What? Oh, wrong button. There we go. There we go. So what are we missing now? We shouldn't be missing that much more. We couldn't be. How are we over here? I see something blink. Well, it was blinking. No longer. We do have a little bit of... We do have a little bit of a gap here, which I obviously need to fix. Or half fixed. This definitely needs to be done by me, because I'm not going to be placing any more roboports for this, because that covers too much. Come on, just these. Thank you. So those are done. Are these ones done? Yes, they are. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Output's good. Output should actually have, you know, this, so we don't get blockages. That would be okay. We don't have any alerts anymore, so it would seem that we are done. Cool. What? Wait. What? Why is this? It's broken. And I'm missing power. Right, I'm missing power over here. And an exit. Wait, what went wrong here? Oh, boy. Well, that's a shame. That is a flaw in the design that I apparently never... Wait, no, what? Huh? No, you drunken... Never mind, I'm ruining my perfectly designed thing. The underground goes from there to there. This is just side-loading. Ugh. Pay attention. And this jumps from... Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that. So it was just the power that was missing. Cool. Okay. So this should... Oi. What are you doing here? Like that. Now, I could have some stones, apparently, on at the edges of this. But I probably won't find out until I actually, you know, find that things are stuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for every scrap of stone. I'm going to set up and turn these off. Set up my input, which would be, oops, not that one, Z. No, Z. Like that. Actually, you know what? Those can stay. I want to have a little bit of a clear view on this. So we'll do one out here, and then we'll do one out here for the box. Set le box. That's not good enough. There we go. All right. In that box, we need some copper. This is way too much copper, but that's okay. We still have our, thingy on, yes. Which I found a little bit annoying at some points, but you know what? for our purposes right now, it's doing what it needs to be doing. Okay. Again, I reiterate, this is my testing environment, so I am allowed to cheat. This all seems to be in order. Yep, most of the belts come out fairly full, and we got 1/2 of a belt going out, and that should, yeah, that's more than enough. All right, well, we weren't, hey, what's going on here then? Ah, there's a little bit of rock that we did not encounter before. So I guess the easiest way is just to go like this. Maybe a little bit silly, but it's okay. Yeah, why am I missing copper in here, though? I'm missing an underground. Good, okay. That was, so the power was not the only, oi, it's in the wrong position. That's disgusting. The power was not the only thing that was missing. It was also these undergrounds here. But for the most part, everything seems to be in order for the most part. What is the... Ah, I'm missing an underground here. Okay. Well, that seems to be in order now too. Good. Good, good, good. So the first part is good, right? I'm not going to doubt the amount of plastics I can have going in. Because I know that works. And I don't need to use plastics anywhere else. So, and on the... And I think to the left, no machine. What? Hey, and there's some belts missing here. Okay. On the left, no machine. Row, row, row your machine gently. Yep, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right, sir. Thank you very much. And it should be automatically... Yeah, perfect. So let's check the other side as well. Row, 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 row. Seems to be in order. I've got all my belts going out. Yes. Do I not have any inputs? Yes, I have all my inputs. So copper is now indeed good. Thank you for that. At Diablo, yes, that's me. Plastics. Plastics, right? Okay. Ooh, well, as I said, I'm not going to bother with checking that because I'm not going to be using it anywhere else anyway. So all that we produce, we can push into here, which is fine. That would go this way. Yes. So let's push everything we can. So that is our plastic input. Again, this is a testing environment, so I can cheat. This is all just to figure out how many, apparently how many holes we have, and how many green we actually need to push in. How many green we actually need to push in. Those will get placed automatically. Yes. All right, well, this is looking good. Nice, I like it. Let's go over to the other side. Do the same thing again to make sure we got that side covered. Technically, you know what? Technically, we only need to do one side, don't we? Yeah, because if we've got the ratio of one of these green chip inputs, we've got the ratio for all of them. Smart thinking. All right, so we won't do any other side, and we're not looking at how much we can produce on the outside of this. We are trying to figure out how much we can actually produce. Well, now that's interesting. We are obviously trying to reach a goal of a certain amount of red chips being produced. We are just trying to figure out if that amount, where we can reach that amount with a minimum amount of green chips in, because we need those green chips elsewhere as well, and that's what we're testing. Okay. What was I saying? Something. Green chips. Yes. Oh, right. These stack for 200. Never mind. So we can only do, we only need to do one of these sides, but we do need to keep in mind that what our end goal is, right? So I've now put in, have I put in all of them? Yes. I've now put in all of the stuff that we can actually, or all of the belts that we are actually delivering. And that should get some red chips flowing. Yes, look at that. Perfect. Oh, I did not put this in the right way. Whee. There we go. Let them eat each other. You know, I like this. Oh, nearly full red belts coming out. I like that a lot. But, did you miss 2 inputs for the green? Did I? No. I thought so too. But if you look at where the corners are and where the belts are actually going in, this is the last corner going in here. So this one would go into the second to last, and this one would just hook up to this thing. So yes, I also thought that I missed maybe 2, but I did not. It is actually, if we just count, it should be 12, right? Yeah, so we've got 12 boxes here. So we've got 12 inputs, which is exactly the amount of belts going in. So that's fine. That's fine. But as you can also see, it is not moving that fast. So we're actually over pushing our stuff. This is still pushing out plenty of stuff. Let's find out how much. I would say, let's pick a minute, 12,000. Now, remember, we need, let me just check. Did I turn anything off? Yes. In total, oh boy, this is going to be, in total we need 19.1 belts of red chip outputs. That equates to, of course, that we're going to do 20 because that's just an easier count, the 19.1, but that equates to 51,428.5 red chips per minute. So if we just, you know, make that a little bit easier to read, 52,000, right? 52,000 per minute. At the moment, we are creating 11,000 red chips per minute. Now, this is only half of 2 of these setups. So if we times 4 this, because we could times 2 this for the entire setup, and then we have another one of those, so that's times 4 this. We go to 40. We have 11 now, which is 44,000. So we are actually underproducing right now. We are not producing enough red chips to even feed everything, let alone that we still need to have green chips left over for other stuff. So this is a problem. This is a huge problem. Because this should have been in the more in the neighborhood of, I would say 13... 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, 13. This should have been in the neighborhood of 13. So why isn't it? Now you might notice these splitters here, which take a nearly full belt and get split into 2 areas of chip making. But that is fine because these are, well, actually, these are actually not always moving. This one, yeah. The question is, if we input more of this stuff, would we get effectively to that 13,000? And the other question becomes, why is this one so empty? I'm missing a lot of production here somehow. So what am I missing? What am I missing? It's this belt. Oh! I see. Well, that's a big difference. And you might not think it is a big difference because it's only 2 arms. But trust me, it is a big flipping difference for these guys to actually produce, for the red chips to produce more and more stuff. This cannot have any holes because everything's kind of finely balanced on everything else. So Okay. Trying to see if I'm missing... Come on, move. Trying to see if I'm missing anything else. Arms or undergrounds or anything of that nature which could have an impact on... You know, the outputs for this should, in general, look perfectly identical. I mean, the gaps are going to be in different places, obviously, but the amount of gaps that there is should be generally the same for all of them. However, where this is a seemingly continuous line of stuff, this one, for instance, is not. So what's the matter here then? I mean, I see. We're missing arms here. Oh boy, that's annoying. Yes. Okay. So that should improve that line. Wait, why is this not full now? 3, 1 along as arms less. Yes. Very good. Well spotted there, sir. Still wondering why there's gaps in this one, and that one, and that one. Can't put my finger on it, because this is the only path there is. And there is arms everywhere. We are inputting enough. This is not, this is not stopping. This is perfectly working 100. This, whoa, this was not working 100% of the time. Why? I saw this one stop, actually. Do you see that? Maybe it can't output fast enough? I don't know. No, it was a lack of input. A lack of input? How is that even possible? It's getting a full belt of this stuff. So it should not have a lack of input. You know what? That's maybe too nitpicky for now. Although I am a little bit concerned that this is not, you know, going full bore, where it probably should be able to. Or rather, we know that it should be able to, because this one is has no holes, this one has no holes, and this one sometimes, okay, sometimes, alright, sometimes, fine. And this one, this side we're not using, so that looks perfect all the time. Okay, so by doing that, have we improved our... Well, not really, though. It's inching towards 12, and 12 would mean we would be on 12 times 4 is 48. It's 48, so that is still nearly 3,000, 4,000, nearly 4,000 red chips. Too little? Yeah, too little. Okay, so apparently we either need to improve this, or we need to enlarge in this. Now this was a perfect design for you know, what we needed at blue science, but I never thought it wouldn't be enough for purple science. So how do we solve this problem then? Keeping an eye out at the moment as well for machines that might not be working in this setup, which could also affect the amount of stuff that is outputted. It doesn't seem to be. Okay, that's weird. It doesn't seem to have any machines that aren't working. Maybe I should look a little bit closer. Well, with the exception of the last one, apparently, but that's... Well, that's actually getting a lot better now. Well, there was a brief pause there, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Except for this one. This one hasn't been moving for quite a long time. Huh. Wait, what? Oh no, there's... How... Oh, that's why it's not producing enough. There's wrong stuff on the belts. How did that happen? Hang on. Seriously, how did that happen? And is it still happening? Wait, I'm confused now. How can there be... Because the problem is obviously right now... where was I? Where was I? Here. Look, there is... plates on this thing. And obviously, when plates are there, there's no wires there, so they get slowed down. Dang, I did not anticipate that happening, because I don't know where they came from. Oh, and there's more over here still. Jeez. Hello, robots. Are we doing anything? No, I have to do it myself? Fine. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. Let's try this one. Clean this one up as well. I see plates there as well. Jeez. Plates everywhere. The real question, of course, becomes how the heck did those plates get there? And is there something... Oh my god. That's why it's working so poop. Okay. Yeah. Why? So I need to I need to look at my design again. Re-examine is what I wanted to say. Of the coil factory, because apparently the coil factory is putting plates onto the belts. At least maybe only to start with, and after that it gets too busy. I'm not entirely sure. Look at that! Okay, do we have those here as well? I mean, I suppose they could be remnants of... No, there's no loose plates of stuff laying about, right? I mean, that's just not a thing. Alright, so what's our number at now? Cool, so we're solid 12 now, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Clearly we still need more of this, but I'm wondering, this is where the stuff goes in. Is there any way this could mix at any point? I think maybe it was just to do with the fact that I was missing undergrounds? Doesn't make sense. Nothing is unloading onto these. I mean, and they're all the same, so it doesn't, you know, there's no point in me checking all of them. Is there? I don't think there is. Could do a quick sweep, of course. There's no way that there's copper plates going, that are only going downward in this thing and then sideways here, to jump over to anything that's beside it. So that makes no sense. So how did those plates get there? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't see, because every belt has a gap here and there. But I don't see any new plates being, you know, dispersed. So that's not an issue as well. If we check now at the ends, if there were plates being dispersed onto the belts, we should see them there. See them there now. But no, we don't. We don't actually see that. So, yeah, we're at a solid 12 right now. I mean, that's cool, but 12 is still not enough, right? 12 is not nearly enough. So, I think the problem that we have... wait, whoa, long stretches of text. There are copper plates, the missing machine. Its arms were dropping the... Oh! I see. I'm buying a new mic to shout at you next time we play. That's all right, new one online. That's all right. Okay, so that's... Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that makes sense. We had a missing machine, and then that arm gave it to that one, who put it on the belt, and then the belt balancer divided it up amongst the rest. That makes sense. Yes. Thank you for that. Now, okay, let's do a little bit of an experiment. We're gonna eat everything right here. Yeah. Then we're gonna delete this row. Yeah. Delete this row. And we're just gonna put in all of these by hand. Go away. Wait, I need these things. Alright. Now, in theory, we are putting in not, you know, nearly full belts and a half a belt. No, we're putting in, what is it, 32? No, less. Hang on, am I putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so we're putting in 5, 10, 15, 20? How is 20 divided amongst 32, 30? Wait, what am I doing? 5. Yes. So that's 10, 20. Oh, 30. Never mind. I'm drunk. So we're putting in actual full belts of 30 and trying to see if that gets us to the 13 that we need. And how that affects our green, you know, consumption. Because we've been consistently eating 16,000. But if that goes up to, I don't know, 18, that might mean we won't be able to take away green and we need to build more green somewhere else. Oh, right, because we've got more inputs. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 over here. And then... I'm guessing another 20? Yeah, another 20 there. So we've got 40 inputs taken from 40 outputs taken from 30 inputs. Oh, this is... I'm fearing a redesign coming on, and I don't want to. I thought I had it. Because that means a lot of redesigning. Alright, so where are we at? Yeah. Unfortunately, it would seem that 12,000 is the max that this can produce. Which apparently was fine, or 24,000 I should say, but that was fine for what I needed at blue science, but it's not enough for purple science. Oh my god. So the best thing I think I can do to not, you know, screw everything over, can I... Oh boy, yeah. Shoot, this is going to be a tough one. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, but the best thing I think I can do... No, because I don't have enough... Wait, is this moving constantly? Constantly enough, but we can't siphon that much off. I need to think about this. Do we have some room here? We do have some wiggle room here, so we could make this wider. Use more of these outputs. Get an extra row in here to produce... Yeah, but do we have enough then? If I add one row, that's going to be a lot of stuff that needs to go in, and we have... Let me go to speed 1, by the way, so we can actually see. So this outer row of the blue undergrounds, that's the one that's sometimes slowing down. Now, even if that were half the time, we'd get 1 belt, 2 belt, 3 belts out of that. Technically, we only need 2 belts going in. But it's not half the time, is it? So we wouldn't be able to... what if you add a splitter above to merge the 2 lines, just the start of the machines for reds? What would that effectively do, one online? So what if you add a splitter above to merge the 2 lines? The start of the red machine. Wait, at the start. Oh. Do you mean this? Or this? Or actually the output? No, you said above, right? You said above. So you mean here? But this does it, I mean, it's not blocking. Wait, which is the yes there now? Because I'm probably pointing somewhere else now. So instead of a yes there, maybe say at red output or at wire input. That would make it a little bit clearer. Because this is not blocking, so it wouldn't actually do anything here. So I'm guessing... No back, okay. I'm guessing you mean here, right? Okay, so what if I do that? What if I do that? The question becomes, is this one stopping now? Because I don't think it is. And if this were to be stopping, then yes. Then that meant wire input, yeah. If this were to be stopping, so if I change this back to 5, go full bore on this thing. Yeah, because we've now changed the inputs, we have enough, more than enough stuff to keep everything going, right? So it's not the red machines that that are the problem here. This is just the maximum amount that this amount of machine can produce. There's no way to get more juice out of these. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, technically there is, but I would need so much more input then. Plus, I don't know if I can justify that with our copper input. Okay, so technically there is a way to make them faster. Technically there is a way to make them faster, but so one thing we know for sure right now, this amount of copper being produced is enough to keep it at 12,000, right? We've seen that. So it doesn't need to be full belts because that just means it, it stands still all of the time. So this, or rather this, is enough to feed this and keep it going. The question then becomes, if I make these faster, is this still enough? And how can I make it faster, you ask? Well, let me show you. First off, oh boy, this is going to be kind of hard. But you know what? I'm going to do it a different way. If I copy this, now if I delete this, I'm effectively making it slower. But if I now do this and shift it over one, oops, that way. Yes. Now, instead of having, oh, I need to hover. Instead of having, what does this one do? 10 sources. If you look at the right screen, number of effect sources is 10 because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these beacons that touch it. And then we've got 4 of the modules inside, so that's 10 effective sources, right? If we look at this one, it now has 11 effective sources, making it effectively faster. Of course, we would have to add one down here as well. Yes, because that touches those now. And now, effectively this row is faster. The problem with that is, like I said, if we make everything faster and change this one, for instance, 2, then this is going to be affected by 12 sources, but it also will eat a lot more copper. But it could get us to the 13,000 we need. So I think it's a fair shot to try it out and to see if the input of copper is going to be enough to then feed the output. However, there is a slight thing that we need to do then. Actually, I'm just going to copy this over to here because, you know, reasons. If we're going to do that, we need to move this. Nope, we can't do that. Hold on. Hold on. Because this would have to move up, but this can't move up because we need all the room here. Let me just demonstrate that at the point where it's actually important. This one. We can't move this up because we would effectively not be able to go out. Ooh, thank you very much, One Online. Thank you very much for that reminder. I should set a timer at some point. Yeah. So, okay. So that's it for this episode. There's still a lot to be figured out. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of thinking. And I'll be back on Sunday with a YouTube live stream. No, you know what? Well, will I do that on Twitch as well, or will I do that on YouTube? It's actually a good question. I'm not entirely sure. I think I might just do it on Twitch as well, just to keep it consistent, right? You could stream on both, maybe. Yeah, Ash, but I'm not entirely... Well, first off, no, because my OBS Studio doesn't allow me to stream to 2 things, and I don't rightly know how to set up a second computer to do that for me. That might be something I can look into, though. Huh. Well, what are the terms of service preclude? I think okay, Ash, I think the current situation is this. Yes, the TOS definitely on either one or both platforms, I'm not entirely sure, doesn't permit you to do that. Okay? Because they don't want a competition, obviously. But I also know that so many people and channels actually do that. For instance, one of the larger ones I know that does that, and he actually streams to 3 platforms, is Linus of Linus Tech Tips. They do a WAN show, a live show every Friday, and they do it to Twitch, YouTube, and Floatplane, their own platform. So I don't think it's kind of allowed, but I think it's not enforced. Ash says, from a quick Google search, supposedly you could do multiple profiles in OBS, to stream multiple streams at the same time. I haven't found that option, honestly. I'm looking at the settings right now. I'm looking at my stream settings, and I only can set one service, and it's either set to YouTube or to Twitch. Now I know perhaps let me rephrase that. But Squirrel, you are right, One Online. You are right, One Online. All right. Well, as a last sentence, I'll say I know that, or I suspect that maybe OBS. What's the other one called? OBS Labs might be able to do that, but I found OBS Labs to be nearly unusable. So there might be a difference there. All right. That's where I'm going to end today's show. For those of you who are watching live, stick around. I will definitely be doing something else after this. We're going to be playing Shapes after this, actually, because I kind of want to see where that goes. But for now, for everyone watching on YouTube. I'm going to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.